Hello, welcome to Dark Art, leaded glass in 2, 3, and 4 dimensions. My name is Jeffrey Calta, and I am the creator of this exhibit. Please join me behind the curtain for a tranquil and wondrous experience in both sight and sound. My fascination with leaded glass began in my childhood days when I would sit and marvel at the beautiful stained glass windows in our church. A college friend introduced me 45 years ago to the craft of creating stained glass works, and I continue to practice the craft today. One of my other passions is electronics, and I have incorporated lighting effects into several exhibit items to reinforce the main theme of that piece. All leaded glass featured in this exhibit uses the copper foil technique of construction. The piece you are observing now is entitled Pele, the Volcano Goddess. A t-shirt design and a trip to the Hawaiian Islands were the inspirations for this piece. The intricate designs featured in much of Islamic art was the inspiration for this lampshade I call arabesque. The various patterns that result are pleasing to the eye and mind. The lampshade utilizes glass as well as a mineral known as moss agate. The lamp base is soapstone and the lamp column is copper. Copper metal and its oxidation products were the predominant color choices for this soft mood light entitled Meditation Lamp. I have always been fascinated with this metal. The unique color of metallic copper and its green and black oxidation hues make copper an ideal participant in any mystical experience. The piece you are observing now is entitled Mictlantecutli, also known as the Aztec god of the underworld. This piece was inspired by the pottery figure residing in the Museum of Anthropology, Veracruz University, Jalapa, Mexico. Mictlantecutli was the dominant god of the Aztec underworld and ruled with his wife in the underworld region known as Mictlan. He is usually portrayed as a smiling skeleton, and his image has gained an audience in popular culture. The piece in front of you now is entitled A Crystal Garden and Beyond. Crystalline forms have always fascinated me. The 12-sided regular polygon, known as a dodecahedron, is one of the 5 Platonic solids of ancient Greek philosophy. The Greek philosopher Plato believed that the dodecahedron was one of the basic forms of the universe. It is also the crystalline form of many minerals. The dodecahedron you see in this exhibit was constructed with two-way mirror to achieve the infinity connection. All displayed crystals are of natural quartz. The King, what more can I say? Elvis was a major influence in my preteen days, thanks to my sister who adored the man. I still sing along when All Shook Up is played on the radio. I wanted to create a portrait piece that utilized only black and white glass, and Elvis was the perfect subject. The King is a hybrid piece, using leaded glass and glass painting to achieve the desired effect. The astronomical event of December 2020, known as the Grand Conjunction, inspired this piece. The multitude of images, especially from the Hubble telescope, of Saturn and Jupiter in the past decade are dazzling. The 4 largest moons of Jupiter are included in this piece and demonstrate the way these moons quickly orbit Jupiter and change their position from night to night. This nightly changing of positions was first noted by Galileo with the telescope he constructed himself. You can see the same show with a pair of binoculars and a clear night when Jupiter is in the night sky. My lifelong interest in fireflies was the inspiration for Nighttime Wonders, the piece you see in front of you. In addition to the celestial objects portrayed, a simulation of the synchronous firefly, Photinus carolinus, occurs above the forest floor between the trees. The males of this firefly species will synchronize their flashes in an attempt to attract the attention of the females. Watch for a short while, and you will see the random flashing coalesce into a synchronized display. This will periodically revert back to a random pattern and return again to synchronicity. The synchronous firefly was thought to only inhabit areas of Tennessee and North Carolina, but populations have been recently discovered within Pennsylvania. Witnessing a display of this forest firefly should be on everyone's bucket list. In contrast to the arabesque lamp design shown in Piece 2, I desired to make a lampshade utilizing geometric, regular polygon, shapes only, and diamonds was the result. I experimented with diamond forms and found that they can be used to construct 3D illusions in many kinds of interesting patterns. The lamp base is soapstone and the lamp column is copper. The awesome power and spectacle of a supernova was the inspiration for this work entitled Supernova. LED sequencer circuits are used as well as rainbow LEDs to achieve a kinetic effect. The center represents the incredible energies of this object, and the red, blue, and green LEDs represent the multitude of newly made elements and energy created in the process. Recently, I have repurposed this work for a practical use. Join me in focusing thoughts of love and compassion to the center of the piece, where they are then released to the world in an explosion of positive, loving energy. The world needs this help more than ever. Thank you for joining me in this presentation.